7 eggs. Look at that meal. Absolutely beautiful. Good morning. So I'm gonna be doing a little vlog today, taking you guys through my day. So just finished up my morning routine. It's 7:45. My morning routine is a cold shower to get me into a high frequency state, do something hard to start off the morning. Then I get straight into hydrating up with some electrolytes. You guys know I preach hydrating with electrolytes in the morning. Makes such a big difference. Then I'll take my supplements along with that. Go for a nice 10-minute walk, which is so nice, especially on days like today. Got the sun up, birds chirping, absolutely beautiful. Then I'll go into a quick journal, like 2 minutes. I just started doing that a couple of days ago. And now I'm going to go make my protein shake and head on over to the gym. So I'll show you guys what I put in my protein shake. So I'll do about a cup of frozen berries, a scoop of this vanilla whey protein, and then 9 ounces, just over a cup of some milk, a scoop of this strawberry protein, and 5 grams of creatine every single day, along with a banana for some creaminess and some quick carbs. And then sometimes I'll just do 2 scoops of this one if I don't have this one, and it's really good. Got the real strawberries in there. I already know how it tastes, but let's give it a shot. It never gets old. I have this pretty much every single day before my workouts. Get those quick carbs in and the protein while also being really light on the stomach. Gonna finish that up and head to the gym. So I usually don't go to the gym in the morning, but I have my shoulder injury right now. So I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I'm just in the gym for 30 minutes on upper body days. So I like to just go in the morning and get it done. When my shoulder's 100% in a couple of weeks, I'll probably be doing some sort of cardio in the morning and then weight training in the afternoon. Because weight training in the afternoon, I can put the graph up on screen. There's a couple studies that back this up. I'm not too sure if it's, scientifically proven, but I feel a lot better and a lot stronger when I work out in the afternoon. So that's what I like to do. I know for a lot of people that's not possible. You gotta play Crossy Road to get to the car. Boom. So I find it really hard to focus on work when I go to the gym first thing in the morning and I just blast the caffeine, blast the music. So what I do is I'll go to the gym first thing in the morning and then I'll have coffee after the gym when I sit down to do my work. This way, it gives me something to look forward to, like a reward after the gym, and it's a lot easier to focus on work. Just got to the gym. I don't know how much I'm gonna record in there, but today I got push and abs. Gonna start it off with a 15, 20, maybe 30-minute treadmill and then get into that. I still have the broken shoulder, so I'm only lifting on one side right now, and I can do sit-ups for abs, so it still works. Just finishing this up. I did actually 40 minutes because I was editing a bunch of videos. 40 minutes, a little over 2 miles done. So I can literally only do one-handed movements, but it's all good. Supersetting that with some of these lateral raises. I've dropped the weight, it's too much. These humble U's, holy crap. Just finished up at the gym. I didn't really record, but finished up push and abs. It's 9:39. I am going to head home, get some eggs in me, some protein, and probably some fruit, and then head on over to a coffee shop and get a bunch of work done. I also have 7,500 steps after that treadmill. So before 10 a.m., already getting those steps in. See you guys at home. My audio didn't work, but just whipped this up. 7 eggs, now this is like 4, with some cheese and salsa, a Honey Crisp apple, and then I'm going to have one of these Lara bars. They have a good amount of fiber just to keep me more full until dinner. So about to absolutely devour this meal and then head on over to the coffee shop. If you notice, this is very low carbs. Just have that bar. I like to do really low carbs in the morning, and then at night I'll have like ground beef and rice if needed to get more calories in. When I have tons of carbs, especially early in the day, I notice I have more brain fog and I'm just not able to think as fast. See you guys at the coffee shop. I don't know if that's gonna get copyrighted, but oh well. Just got downtown, getting fired up with the house music before we get into some work. Ooh, we got a nice parking spot. Coffee shops help me focus so much. I get so distracted when I try to do deep work at home. So switching it up and coming here in the morning and then doing some deep work at night in my room helps. Thank you. Enjoy. Just finished up like 3.5 hours of work at the coffee shop. And the thing I like about this diet so much, this version of animal-based that I do, is how good I feel. I used to just, eat the pastries, eat the bread, all that stuff. Like I would have probably gotten a pastry or something along with that coffee. And when you don't have the pastry, when you don't have the bread, I'll enjoy it every once in a while. But having it every day, especially when I'm trying to get work done, it helps me focus so much to just get the coffee, get the eggs in before, and have absolutely no brain fog and be able to think lightning fast. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is optimizing what you can control through things like your diet. That's what makes it so great. So finish that up. Gonna go home now. I'll have dinner, which is gonna be pretty much the same thing. So I'll see you guys then for dinner. So the title of this video is about the animal-based diet. I don't like using that word. And why it's my favorite kind of diet that there is. The reason why I don't like using the word diet is because I don't think of it as a diet. It's essentially a lifestyle. It's just about changing your perspective on food and not restricting yourself from eating whatever you want. So I used to eat junk food all the time. I absolutely loved the crumble. I loved the canes. I love all that stuff. And I don't see a problem with having it every once in a while. But when I was having it on a weekly basis, it was dramatically affecting my health. And when I took all that out, I had abs year round. I was less inflamed. I had no brain fog. I had high energy levels. My acne was gone. All of these things that were attributed 90% to my diet, I would say. So I used to just love Cane's. I would get, Chick-fil-A every week, all of that stuff. And the great thing about sticking to a whole foods diet and eating single ingredient foods most of the time is that most of the extremely high calorie foods, fried food, sugary foods, are not single ingredient. When you remove those foods from things that you eat on a daily basis, it takes out a lot of calories just like that. And the thing that's so great about sticking to foods, making the main source of your diet foods like beef, salmon, dairy, eggs, all those things, is that it's really hard to overconsume them. You can overconsume some Oreos, and that's a lot of calories right there, which leads you to putting on more weight. But with animal-based, when you have ground beef and rice, it's a lot harder to overeat. When I removed all of the BS from my house, all the cookies that were around on a daily basis, all of the chips, any of the junk food, when you remove it from your house, it creates another layer of friction. So if I wanted my sweet tooth kicked in, right? And I wanted some ice cream, I wanted some cookies, and I go here and it doesn't exist, like, oh, I have to go to the store. Most likely you're not going to want to go to the store unless you're really craving it. So instead, you have the fruit, which is going to fill that craving, fill that sweet tooth, but for a lot less calories, keeping you lean. And that's what's, so great about sticking to single ingredient foods. You can only eat so many bananas before you get full of them. I guarantee you with Oreos, you can eat a lot of Oreos. Trust me, I say that from experience. That's why it's so sustainable. If I want a sweet tooth, if I get sugar cravings and I'm on keto, I'm kind of screwed, right? But so that's, because you're going to get sugar cravings, 1000%. But if I'm on the animal-based diet, I can go get some fruit and I'm done. I'm fine. So that's why I love having an animal-based. Eating clean is just so amazing. So amazing. Cannot say. Like, I'm literally sitting here and I have this meal every single night. And you don't have to have the same meal every night. I like doing it. Tonight I'm having with rice. Sometimes I'll just have ground beef and avocado. I'm sitting here and it's so good. I cannot wait to eat this meal. I genuinely enjoy every single meal just as much as I did when I was eating junk food all the time. I think that's, what holds a lot of people back from getting into health and fitness is thinking that it's, a punishment and that it's so restrictive. It makes you enjoy life even more. It made me start to enjoy my life even more because of how good I felt on a daily basis. And some people will tell you, never eat the fast food, never, ever. I mean, it's like, you're gonna have to eat the fast food sometimes. You're gonna want to eat the fast food sometimes. Very occasionally. Everyone's different. For me, it's, like every 2 months maybe. And that's fine. Because that's why you do this 90% of the time and you work out and do all these things so that there is a time for you to enjoy the fast food and it makes it worth it. When you put in the effort, it makes all of this worth it. Now, the rice is done. Perfect. So a lot of people will say that the whey protein isn't animal-based, which is, technically it's not animal-based. But the reason why I say animal-based is because generally people know what that is and what I'm speaking about, so it's very easy to refer to. But I will say there are a lot of protein powders that are absolutely terrible for your gut health because they have so many terrible ingredients. This one is a great one. It's extremely cheap on Amazon. Believe this entire tub, which is 71 servings, is $60, $70. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, but it's very affordable. And another brand I like is Santa Cruz Paleo. If you look them up on Instagram, they have great products as well. A little bit more on the expensive side, but they have extremely high quality whey protein that is considered animal-based in my eyes, but it doesn't really matter. You can just eat whatever you want, and at the end of the day, if you don't like how it makes you feel, don't eat it. If you do like how it makes you feel, keep eating it. That's what all this is about in my eyes. I don't eat the junk food, not because I want to punish myself, but because I don't feel good when I eat it. So I don't crave it on a daily basis anymore like I used to. And if that's how you want to enjoy life, feeling absolutely terrible, then go ahead. But I promise you, once you try this, once anyone tries this lifestyle for even a week or 10 days, you will never want to go back. A lot of people crave chocolate, and it's because we have a magnesium efficiency. So when you eat foods like avocado and you supplement with magnesium, you will notice that you tend to crave sugar and crave chocolate a lot less. Now that's a very specific example, but generally speaking, when you eat extremely nutrient dense foods, you will crave junk food and other things a lot less, which leads to you eating less food. Oh my gosh. And getting less calories in and being inherently leaner throughout the year. If everyone tried this, that's my goal, is getting everyone to try the animal-based diet. But if everyone tried this lifestyle, like I said before, I promise you, no one would want to go back. No one would think it's a punishment. So with that being said, we have the last meal of the day here. And sometimes, late at night, I'll have some, maybe a little bit of chocolate, dark chocolate, very healthy, if I just get the sugar cravings, or some fruit. But after this meal, I'm not going to have any sugar cravings. I mean, look at that. I'm going to try to show that to the camera. Hold on. Look at that meal. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to eat this meal, and I'll put the macros on the screen. I only track calories and protein. I don't pay attention to the fats and the carbs, just because that's another thing for me to think about. When you eat animal-based, you get those carbs and fats in pretty much anyway. So it's something that I don't worry too much about. But let's put this up. That's it for this video. I hope you guys found it valuable and took something from it. Maybe you want to try the animal-based diet. I have a lot more valuable content just like this on Instagram. So if you want to check me out, I'll link it down below. That's it for now. I'm going to post a lot more videos. Another one coming this week. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.